Happy Sunday, and what's good to all my people out there? It's me, your boy, Mr. I'm Living Proof, and I'm pulling up on y'all again today, sharing a word that God laid on my spirit with you all on this day, on today. But before I get into the word, I want to let y'all know what's good. And what's good and who's good is God is, and His grace and His mercy. And I must remind you all that He took the time out to write every last one of our names down individually in the book of life on today, which means He has a purpose for each and every one of us on today. And I'm just praying that you all are excited and thankful enough to God that you will go forth and fulfill whatever your purpose is that God laid on your spirit to do on today. Well, look, today, man, the subject I want to speak to you all about is entitled, I'm not perfect at all, but I try. I'm not perfect at all, but I try. And the scripture reading that I want to share with you all is going to come out of the Bible. And the scripture says that we all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. And today's sermon that I heard today at church kind of opened my eyes up to a lot. And I know you all see me get up here every day that God gives me life and share a word that God laid on my spirit with you all. But there's one thing that's about me that some of you all may notice, some of you all may not. But I'm human, just like the rest of you all, and I go through struggles. But one thing that I'm learning in the midst of my struggles is to go forth and continue to step outside of myself and do whatever it is that God laid on my spirit to do. You know what God is looking for? God is looking for imperfect people to make a difference in this world. People that's transparent enough and not ashamed of what they do or what they've done and still try to make a difference. Did you all know that? Yeah, truth be told, I still cuss when I need to. I still do things that I shouldn't when I know better. But you know what? I still thank God that I'm not the individual that I used to be. Am I going to go all the way into details and tell y'all what it is? No. But I got boundaries and I got structures that a lot of things that I used to do, I do not and I will not do anymore. But I don't put all that on myself because I pray each and every day that God direct each and every one of my steps so I will not slip and become that old individual that I used to be, but continue to pursue and become the individual that God is shaping and molding me to be. And that's what the world needs. Today's message, man, it was truly a blessing to me because the word was broken down to let us know how people still make faults and flaws. Nobody's perfect. And we all must seek God and ask God to wash away our sins. Yeah, we may sin today and ask God not to forgive us for it and promise God we won't do it again. But hey, truth be told, we just might. Because that's what we do. Because we're not perfect. But I thank God that we serve a perfect God who still looks beyond our faults and still supplies our need. And even in the midst of us doing whatever we do in the run of our days, we still have the heart of God to want to go forth and try to make this world a better place. Taking our faults and flaws, our troubles, our struggles, and still use them to make a difference. The last couple of weeks of my life, I've been going through it. But truth be told, I did my best to cover it up. But I'm human, and it was a struggle for me. But you know what? God kept me. He still directed my steps, and He still used me. And the reason I am living proof is because I am sharing with you all what I go through so that you all will see an uncut, unfiltered version so that whatever you're going through that you'll realize, hey, if God can do it for him, I know God can do it for me. So I just want to encourage you all that no matter what you've done, no matter what you do, always remember that God has a purpose for you. And I'm encouraging you all to go forth and fulfill your purpose. And even in those times of weakness, God is your strength in your times of weakness. Don't let your weaknesses hinder you from fulfilling your purpose and still reaching out to be a blessing to others. I'm praying you all have a blessed and wonderful Sunday today. Enjoy your day and realize that God came to give us life and life more abundantly. And even in the midst of our struggles, our troubles, let's still find somewhere deep down on the inside and tell God thank you. Because at the end of the day, God got us all. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Y'all need prayer requests? Somebody chop it away. Holler at your boy. I got y'all. Because I'm always about my Father's business. And it's your boy, Mr. I'm Living Proof. And I'm out here. Be cool.